So it's Daydog coming back to you with another banger. Straight up, this is gonna be a banger. Now, for all y'all that are new to the channel, honestly, show me some love because this is gonna be some sauce. This is gonna be. I don't know how many people have figured this stuff out, but I mess around a lot. I dribble a lot, and I ain't the greatest dribbler, but I can show you though. And yeah, so for all y'all that are new to the channel, show me some love after watching this. Like, share, and subscribe. And all y'all coming back, don't forget to hit the notifications bell to be alerted to my content, which I bring out daily. And let's get to it. So I'm going to show you some dribbles that I figured out, some things. And well, just a few overall. We'll call this dribble tutorial slash tips, something along those lines. But let's get to it. So what I figured out, first and foremost, I figured out that how to momentum very easily behind the back from like crossover momentum. I was having a little bit of a hard time at first because I was doing all sorts of trying to let go of turbo and doing, and no, the best trick is to actually be holding turbo. And it's easier to like show it when you're actually coming down from higher above. So I'm holding turbo right now and I'm going to drive forward and I'm just going to hit. Yeah, well, I messed it up in the end there, but literally all I did was I was holding up towards the basket basically. And that's the important part, is with your left stick, you always got to be holding as you don't have to be holding towards the basket as you do your first crossover, and after you do your momentum behind the back. The important part is the moment that you're pressing down to do your momentum behind the back, you got to make sure that you're slightly pointing towards the basket with your left stick. So the easiest way to see it is right now, no matter what, as I'm driving up, I'm going to be holding towards the basket. So I'm holding turbo the whole time, and I drive towards the basket, and all I'm going to do is tap left and down, left and down, left and down, left and down. As long as I'm on the right stick, yeah, on the right stick, that's all I'm tapping is left and down, left and down, left and down, non-stop. If I was in the opposite hand, I would... Oh, so let's start over here. Left and down, left and down, left and down. Yeah, oh. Again, try to do it not so fast. Left and down, left and down, left and down, left and down.
So yeah, right now I'm just pretty much like showing you guys. It's basically right, left as you're holding towards the basket. Or left, right as you're holding towards the basket. Try not doing a voiceover at the same time. It's gonna be my first voiceover on a video, because I'm not doing very much talking right now as I'm doing all these moves. So yeah, like I said, it's just literally hold towards the basket, and here it's left, right as you're holding forward basically. Just make sure you're holding forward as you're doing those left rights. Well, not just forward, but towards the basket. Forwards and towards the basket. So like, say for instance, right here I'm pressing diagonal left and up, and then this last one I'm pressing more to the left. I was literally almost pressing completely to the left to do that last one. And then yeah. So you just, yeah, make sure you're like, here I'm once again left and towards the basket. As I'm coming more to the left side, I'm starting to point upwards and right towards the basket. So that's how you do it. It's a little bit tricky at first, but once you start getting the hang of it, it's actually pretty easy. And as you see in a bit, I'm going to be comboing up with other little things, showing you how to use that in other situations to actually score with it. Probably just a few more here, and then we'll get on to the next part. the next little part where I explain a few other things that I found. Well, this is, everybody knows how to do them, but they're slightly different than in prior NBAs, right?
Standing still and trying to do it doesn't work so well. It still kind of works, but it's harder to time up. It always does that to me instead. I'd rather almost just do it from standing still. Just hold turbo and then point in the right direction. Boom. Just took. Whoa. And that's why it's doing the sham god, but in reality that's the momentum behind the back. And I can show you. Boom. See? Momentum behind the back. If I don't continue with the left stick, then it just does a sham god. Boom, sham god. Oh, sham god. Sham god. Oh, no. Sham god. Sham god. Oh, come on. It's hard to do them twice in a row. It's like if they just don't let you do it twice in a row very easily. You'll do a little snatch back, like juke forward snatch back kind of thing. See, it just always does that no matter what I do. Boom, I can get that first one unless I stop completely, and then, yep, that second one will always do that to me. So it's like if they don't want you to spam it. This is the other part that I figured out. So, on to the next little part that I figured out. There's a little hidden sham god. There is a little hidden sham god. Yep, a little hidden sham god. So that little hidden sham god is basically at the end of any single dribble. I repeat, any single dribble. Any dribble that you do, if you can time the end of that dribble and slightly hold turbo while holding turbo, just slightly for a fraction of a second near the end of the animation of your dribble, whatever dribble it is, slightly hold forward, and while holding turbo, slightly push forward on your left stick. So for instance, I'm going to just cross over to my left hand, and then just around near the end of the crossover, I'm going to, while holding turbo, I'm going to push forward on the left stick just a bit, just for like a fraction of a second. I don't know if I'm going to get first hit. Let's see. No, it didn't do it, so let's try again. Just from a simple crossover. We'll try to do it with that hand again. See? Boom. See? No matter which hand. No, it didn't do it that time. I have to wait till... and then... Oh, he still did it. Wow, he did it. He went far and he still did it. But from behind the back, for instance. Say I do it behind the back. I do behind the back and then... Boom. Oh, no. Okay. It doesn't... It's hard to... You can't... If you press just a little bit too much, he's going to run forward. You really got to barely hit it. So... Yeah, I pressed too much that time. There we go, from behind the back. There, from behind the back. From behind the back. Oh, no, not that time. But double behind the back. Watch, double behind the back. Oh, no. See? Now, I hope you guys are going to appreciate that, because things I've figured out how to do are, say, for instance, that to that. Whoa, you see that? See how that was nice? Boom. That was just ballistic. So you could do things like... Oh, hold on. Let's try that again. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. I see the possibilities already. For all those that are really good at comboing up and just timing their dribbles like crazy, this is going to be insane. I can't get it again. Hold on, I'm going to do it from this side. I seem to be better from this side. I got to time it up. Yeah. So let's try a 3 combo. Like, oh my God, it's hard. It's not easy to do. Like, for dribble heads, they're gonna go crazy this year. Oh my god. Let's try again. I'm trying to do a momentum behind the back after. Oh my god, yeah, like... Yo. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. I want to do it all one hit. I want to time it. It's hard to time that one.
So yeah, I'm just trying to get that combo, and basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get basically the left-right sham god to the end of move sham god to the momentum behind the back sham god to momentum behind the back, for instance, all in one go. But yeah, it's really hard. The timing is pretty precise. All the timings are really precise, and it's tricky. It's a little bit tricky because just to get, like I said, just to be able to, especially that the end of move sham god, it's the best way I can describe it because it's at the end of any dribble move, right? So especially to get that end of move sham god, you gotta literally just at the end of your dribble, you ever so slightly as you're holding turbo, press upwards, press forwards basically. And it's such a like a fine timing. It's really fine timing. So basically you gotta do, say for instance, a left right, wait just a fraction of a second till the almost the end of the combo. Then right after that, as you're holding turbo, you slightly press upwards with your left stick, and that will give you the end of move sham god. And at the end of that, I'm trying to get a momentum behind the back, basically. Either continue the momentum behind the back or let it end as a sham god, but basically a 3 straight move combo that's like just completely vicious. But I'm having a hard time, as you can see. So after this, I'm probably soon here I swap onto another little thing. I might just skip ahead here and just go straight to it. We'll see.
Oh, I almost had it right there. Oh my god. Yeah. Anyway, you guys see, I can't seem to get that last momentum. I'm trying to do basically this one. Oh, hold on. This one to that one to momentum behind the back, but I just can't seem to get it. So that, whoa, that, why won't, that's not what I wanted to do. Almost. Oh my god, so hard. Yeah, anyway, I can't get that last momentum behind the back. For y'all that are better dribblers than me, then good for you. But the main ones are, yeah, like I was saying, that first easy, just remember to always point towards the basket as you're tapping down after your crossover. So you cross over to whatever side, whether it be left or right, and then you tap down. But always, as you're tapping down, make sure that on the left stick you're pointing towards the basket. So as I said, holding turbo, point towards the basket, you start running, then basically cross over to your other hand and then tap down right immediately as you're still holding towards the basket. Yeah. See? So yeah, as long as you do that, as long as you hold towards the basket as you press down, he should do that momentum. That's as you're moving. Obviously, from standing still, you actually have to stop, hold turbo, and then just point in diagonal. Well, if you're straight, I guess if you're right in front of the basket, you can actually point directly upwards, I think. So, no, you gotta be at slight. It's just better to do it from slightly an angle so that you're pointing diagonally ever so slightly. So the ball's in my right hand. And basically point towards the basket, and as you hit upwards towards the basket, tap downwards on your right stick as you're holding turbo, and boom, he'll do a momentum. There, see? Momentum to Sham God if you don't continue. That one. And then, like I said, after any single dribble, no matter what it is, just juke after with a slight, just slightly pushing toward, like slightly pushing forward. Basically, you push forward ever so slightly for a fraction of a second after any dribble, whether it be a double move, as you can see there, or any other move, any combo, you can Sham God immediately right after the move. So the last thing I wanted to show you guys was something I practice that I think is good for anybody to practice. If you guys get used to that crossover momentum, and you can do that easily, well, a good way to use it, I find, is if you're coming in, say for instance, anywhere past half court, say for instance, and you're driving upwards. As you drive upwards, you do that little move, and then you hop, step away, and fade into a shot. Let's try and get one where I green it. And it doesn't matter where you're coming in from, but it's good to just and there we go, boom. So yeah, you do the crossover, momentum behind the back, and then from there just quickly shift into hop fade. Oh yeah, other little thing I like to everybody to know is there's 3 ways you can kind of hop jump shot. You can step back jump shot, you can hop jump shot, or you can just fade jump shot. So if you just want to fade jump shot, you can basically press the right stick in the same direction as you're going. Just hit your right stick in the same direction you're running. If you're running to the right, then on your right stick you hit to the right and hold to the right. Boom. And if you're running to the left, basically the same thing, just hold your hop stick, boom, your right stick, and then hop to the left. Same direction you're going. Always in the same direction. I can do it from side to side here, boom. Now, and then that's the just a normal hop fade, just a normal fade, I would say. But you have the step back fade, like the hop step back fade, which is by holding down instead of pointing in the same direction. Like if I do it from here, you see how it's a lot further out than if I'm just doing the little hop fade. It's just a small little hop fade. Small little hop fade. Now let's go for the end one. I'm actually going to cross the perimeter to use it. And then, oh, he can still actually hop all the way out. I have a harder time timing that one though. But for all y'all that are just crazy shot timers, then you should have a lot of fun with that one. There we go, Garina. And then the last one is this one. Instead of pointing in the same direction and fading or doing the big hop step fade, if somebody's actually getting ahead of you as like to anticipate you, well, you can step back hop fade. Yeah, step back hop fade, and that's basically pointing the opposite direction of where you're running. So for all y'all that didn't know that, that's the opposite way. Boom, he does a step back hop jumper, and yeah, it's sweet stuff. So yeah. But all that mixed in with basically your and then like that. You see little things like that. You mix that into your game. If you start doing that, pulling your crossover to momentum to hop step stuff, or crossover momentum to step back hop fade, your game is going to upgrade by 10. Obviously you gotta start greening stuff. As you can see, I'm just practicing. I'm not 100% on these shots, and actually it's not my shot, so I'm not really 100 like Steph Curry's. I'm more used to doing it on my guy. I've been practicing it since it came out for hours and hours and hours and hours on my guy, and timing's not exactly the same. So but the problem is, oh yeah, one last thing, I was right. With only 86 ball control to start, you cannot sham god off rip. You need to get a little bit of momentum. So say, for instance, you're banking on being able to combo up all these little moves that I just showed you, basically, different sham gods, how to... Basically, if you're trying to combo up just like the little left-right sham god to the behind-the-back momentum sham god to sham god, which, like, the finisher, I would call it, like the end move Shangob, the one that's at the end of any dribble. Yeah, if you're planning on using all those moves and comboing up off rip, you won't be able to with only 86 ball control. You're actually going to have to get a shot or two, maybe just one or two. I haven't tested out yet if it's just one shot or two, but you'll at least need to get one shot or two to be able to use those combos, those moves, because otherwise he does not, I repeat, he will not sham god off rip at 86 ball control. So that is the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, show me some love. Like, people, if you're new to the channel, like and subscribe, like, share, and subscribe. And if you're coming back, don't forget to hit the notifications bell to be alerted to my content, which I release daily. And yeah, if you enjoyed, show me love.
So yeah, I'm really trying to hit those 50 subscribers, so please, yeah, show the love. You guys enjoyed. I'm coming daily, hitting you with more and more sauce and more bangers, and it's not gonna stop. I'm on the grind. So yeah, help me get to that 50 subscribers, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.